Don't test me. Don't test me. Yo. Don't test me. Don't test me.
So you saw all these grown men on there. You're like, okay, these are 30-year-olds, whatever, mid-20s, high, whatever. What made you be like, I'm going to try it out?
Pops plays semi-pro.
Okay.
Pops plays
See, I didn't know that. Okay.
He
that's why I'm digging. See, I'm digging.
different from what I played. He was more of like they had like a law enforcement league. So it was firemen, police officers, like whatever. If you're in that type of like department of whatever going on, that was all that was there. So they going to Vegas, they going to Texas. They real deal playing everywhere. He went in rings and some more stuff. You know what I mean? Like he played. So it was like, all right, I still low key want to play ball. I'm technically out of school. What's another way for me to play? And semi-pro was there.
Was Dez there too when you got there?
Dez played.
Okay, I was about to say, I know Dez. I thought I heard Dez.
He played
my
last 2 years when we won. Back to back.
Okay.
So my first year, funny. This the funniest stuff. So we play. It's 10 games in the season. Then you got your playoffs, and then just the basic setup.
Right.
We never practice. My first year of semi-pro,
never practice.
The offensive coordinator was a former quarterback, Josh Rose. He was 5'2". But again, like he was trying to step down. He was just offense coordinator because the only other coach that was there was the head coach, defensive coach. All we had was an offensive coordinator. No receiver coach, no lineman coach, no quarter, none of that. We had one coach for offense. Mm-hmm. We practiced the bowl game. You had a bowl game, was like the preseason game, and then you had the season. The bowl game was the only time we practiced. Because we had people that came from Broward. We had people that came from literally everywhere, 40 minutes away, because they want to play for this organization. They was organized. Orlando Phantoms. Yeah. Man, Torres had that on lock.
See, and I was asking me and Tay the other last Sunday. I said, how does semi-pro work? Because now they have their they had the Orlando Phantoms. Now they don't. Or they'll change a different name. How does that come about? They're like, oh, Rube, it's like flag. You pay a team fee and then you just play. Yep. I'm like, okay, but where did the equipment come from? Oh, we provide our own equipment. Okay.
Same exact way, bro.
But like I could go buy a helmet, but you get somebody to paint it.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Everything we did was on our own. I think it was, at least for us. Everybody else was different. Like everybody else had their own separate team fee.
I mean, and obviously everybody got the uniforms from the same thing. Where right now we go through Pakistan guys or whatever, or whoever.
He had a certain person, and we was like real deal legit. Like Penn State, that's his team. The head coach, that's it. Okay. So that puts you in the mind of like what our standards were. Like when they wear all white, they wear all white, like all the way down.
Oh,
that was him.
That was him. Yeah.
The quality of the jersey, like everything was to the T with him. So we paid team fee. The first half, like of the practices or the trainings, really, you'll pay $125.
Okay.
And then he'll order the jersey or whatever the case, and then we'll pay the rest of $125. So it was $250 for everybody.
That's not bad.
Come from the uni. It paid for the field, which was Lake Brantley. That was our home field.
Right.
So we had a nice little turf field.
Yeah.
Paid for basically everything. The referees.
It's cool.
Like you paid for it all.
For $250. I mean, that's not including the equipment you had to buy. That was separate.
Oh, no. We going to Sports Authority.
Yeah. Or played against sports.
We're going to all that. You feel me?
Yeah.
No,
so that's cool, though.
You get your own everything. So, like, if you wanted the pads that you put in the pants, you'll go buy it. If you wanted a girdle, you'll go buy it.
Go over top.
Shoulder pads, it was you. Helmet, it was you. Getting it spray painted, all you had to do was unscrew everything.
Right.
Which was the worst. It's so many screws in the helmet. Oh my God. And let you miss one.
Yeah.
It really lets you know how these helmets put together. But all he tell you do is to make it an eggshell. Take your face mask off, all the extra padding in the inside. You'll give it to him. I want to say it was like $40. They'll spray paint it real glossy, everything.
Oh, so you just had to take everything off and you just give it to him.
You can do it yourself.
Okay. Oh.
But you know how that. You know what I mean? You know how that'll look. But again, if you want to look professional, if you want to like really look good, you'll give it to him.
That's not bad.
So,
That's not bad.
Here you go,
Okay.
Coach T. Here, like, go ahead, do that. So, we did the team fee. It paid for everything. Throughout all my 4 years playing with them, which I know we're gonna get into, we done went to the championship 3 out of 4 times.
That's nuts.
So I had me a great time. Once I joined semi-pro, and again, I'm fresh. I'm young. I'm 19.
Okay.
So when Buddy started seeing me kind of ball, the head coach came to say, like, hey, how old are you? You still trying to do college? I told him, yeah. I'm like, yeah. The band had people from Pennsylvania, New York, anywhere up north where it snows.
Where you don't want to be.
You know what I mean? But he don't got no.
Like, keep me in the tropical side,
But
man. Come on.
he had schools call me, like,
That's cool,
he
though.
real deal. He was one that had connects too. Like, he had people call me. Oh, we same scenario. Show me your scores. Show me your grades. We're not a big school. I can't give you this much money, but based off of this, I can do this. So he was one of them. And then again, being that it was somewhere I did not want to be, and I couldn't picture myself there.
Respectfully, I declined.
I just told him no, I was
Yeah.
good. So I stayed with semi-pro for real.
Gotcha.
He my first year, he tried, and he was going at it. He was still like, Velt, you need to go. You don't need to be here. You don't need to be here.
Nah.
And little did he know, it was just, again, the love for the game. I didn't care. Like, it was,
Yeah.
I'm playing for the same reason y'all playing,
Gotcha.
the game. So
Yeah.
that first year, undefeated, never practiced.
Wow.
Beat everybody ass.
So how did y'all go through plays? Like, because tackle's different. 11 on 11 is different.
We had,
Like, not everybody knows that you have to be on the line. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's like, like, I'm sorry. Not everybody knows that. Like, even me,
it
if
was
I were to
weird.
coach now, you got to have the lineman, like, set up a certain, like, no, that's an illegal formation. Like, what? Like, I say, I wouldn't know that. Like,
all we knew were
I just knew I went to the line as a receiver and checked with the ref.
That's it.
All right.
And that was it.
That was it.
It was a couple calls that we'll say probably beginning of the game. Like, for the linemen, like how you say, 50 and 60. Those were like the 2 calls. So 50, of course, the shorter number, it's finna be like a slant, a hitch, or we're running type of thing. Like, it's gonna be quick for the lineman to know. And then
Gotcha.
if it's 60, like, hold your nuts. You
And
feel
then
me?
y'all
Like,
had the.
we didn't. The quarterback did. We huddled up on everything. We never know huddle.
Oh, okay.
We never know huddle. So, like, during the play, the quarterback watching, end result, he going to the coach. Solid, just like Pop Warner. Or if we had the wristband, he's yelling, whatever number. Like, bro, we barely practiced. Everything we did was game time. And at the time, I'm me now.
Yeah.
I'm not high school Velt.
Uh-huh.
I'm not, like, I just started semi-pro Velt. I'm the Velt low-key that grew to today. What they getting to see. I'm going in motion. I see 2 people move. Like, damn, what's going on?
I swear you kill people with that smile too. Because when I look you up, you take the pictures, you're like, man, that guy looks like the nicest dude in the world. And he's like, nah, man, I'm Velt. Like, yeah, okay.
Nah, it was cool. The quarterback situations went from, he was there the first year.
Mm-hmm.
He was there the second for like a couple games, and he ended up going to, I think, like, Egypt. But we still had good quarterbacks. That year we couldn't beat one team, West Coast Soldiers. They are in Tampa area.
Isn't that where Keese and all them played?
They did before they went to the before Mark
that's
went
right,
to
there was
Glass.
Gladiators.
But yeah,
Yeah.
they was. I played against them. That was my third year or my 4th year playing. No, we had black on, so that had to be my 4th year. I played against Mark and Keese
Yeah.
now. But my second year we could not beat them. We played them 3 times.
Wow.
We played them 3 times. We played them twice in the regular season.
Uh-huh.
1 home, 1 away. 1 in the playoffs. Never beat them.
But your first year, you said you won the championship, right? Because there was 1 year.
First year we went to the championship.
Oh,
undefeated.
okay.
We played Hollywood Browns. That's who Jermaine played for. Click clap.
Oh,
I ain't know him at the
see,
time.
I thought Jermaine played with y'all.
Afterwards.
Afterwards, okay.
Hollywood
see,
Browns at the time, they were 3-peating. They were them. They from down south Miami. Like, you know the talk about Miami. It ain't gonna never change.
Click
That's
from
how it
there?
is. What?
Jermaine's from there?
Yeah, he'll show you. Tell him ask about them tattoos.
Okay,
he
Jermaine.
got it on his sleeve.
Okay,
for real.
Jermaine. All
But
right,
yeah,
all right.
But we went played them again. No practice.
Wow.
Not even before the game. No practice. People pulled up to the game drunk. Drunk, Rube. We first played the game.
Mm-hmm.
Did RPO, threw the slant, Our guy scored. Last time we scored.
Wow.
Never seen a chicken box again. Now, mind you, we ain't get mollywop. The score gonna tell it.
Yeah.
But you feel me? But all we had to do was run the ball. We had a 3-headed monster. I'm talking about we had 3 Adrian Petersons.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't scats. All they wanted to do was go through 2, 4, 6, 1, 3, 5, right up the gut. And if you in their way, they lower in the hat. And then they had us. RPO, run past Ocean. That's all we did. We got to the 2-yard line, fumbled the handoff. We got to the 10, threw a pick. High school all over again. First year up semi-pro, I'm like, bro, this is just what I went through. Second year, now my quarterback leave. I'm finna leave now, dog.
Yeah.
I ain't messing with y'all, bro. Like, this going on too. I got to find me something else to do.
Oh,
but
man.
we ended up having another good quarterback. Dog, we went from reading plays on a wristband to hand signals.
Okay.
We real deal practicing now. Everything was hand signal. We never huddled up. I loved it. I'm talking about like check, and you see everybody do this. Everybody turn their head like, oh, what's the play?
Huh?
I love that aspect of the football game. So
Yeah.
but we just couldn't beat them. Like we
Right.
just couldn't beat West Coast Soldiers. We'll be up by 2 touchdowns. We'll be up by 10 points.
And who was quarterbacking at the time? West Coast. It wasn't Mark, obviously, right?
No.
No, because he wasn't there at the time.
Guess who? He plays flat.
D. Davis.
Nick Martino.
Oh yeah, Nick.
Nick
Oh my
was the
God,
quarterback.
I forgot. He did. He
Still wearing number 21. He was killing us.
Yeah, Nick Martino. I forgot he did play.
The same way him running, him passing, him throwing it to the prayers.
Mr. Jorts himself. Nick Martino.
He was still doing the same exact thing of what we seen in flag.
He's a cool dude.
He was doing that, but he
Wow.
was able to lower his shoulder now. You know, he's sort
Oh,
of guy.
he's a little bit. Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? So
yeah,
they're doing
yeah,
QB
yeah,
draw
yeah.
for him, stuff like
Yeah.
that. But he was the quarterback.
Okay.
And
okay.
they had an excellent defense. They had a great coach, Coach Troy Roofman. Rube, I made goals. Whatever it was, if it was the most catches, I'm going for that.
Mm-hmm.
If it was the most yards, I'm going for that. I broke everything. The only thing I did not break for the Phantoms, and again, anybody can look this up, it's documented. 3 touchdowns in the game. They called one back. I had 4. I tried to break every record. I tied with Dante. Dante had 3 touchdowns.
When
He was at
Oh yeah, no,
beginning year.
Dante. Yeah, Dante.
So
is,
receiver had three touchdowns in the game. That was that. At the time, it was, which I doubt anybody broke that. It was average per catch. 23. Sound crazy, but I never get the ball. Everybody else was getting the ball. 6 catches here, 7 catches here. You look up Velt for that game, 2 to 3 catches. But the stats look crazy.
Right.
3 catches, 120. You know what I mean?
That's
with
Randy
2
Moss
touchdowns.
stats. That's Randy Moss stats.
I'm trying.
Well,
to,
nowadays Tyreek
I'm trying
stats.
to break
but-
these boys' necks. You feel
Right,
me? Like
right.
I'm. If I touch the ball, I'm trying to scope. I'm trying to do whatever. So, but I had the touchdown. I had the completions in the game. I had yards in the season. I had the average yards. Like anything it came to receiver, the kickoff return, anything with return, that was me. Anything that thing say Velton Brown,
Yeah.
and it's gonna say that same year.
And I saw those punt returns and kick returns. Jeez. Even
Crazy.
the ones that you're catching slants right up the middle, and then you're turning around, you're stopping, then you do your little gallop, and then you're down. I'm like, dang, man.
Yeah, we was that team. Like we don't like y'all.
Yeah.
Like we had an uncut page on Facebook. You know how Flag got these little pages for the leagues and
okay. Yeah,
how
yeah,
people
yeah,
be
yeah.
talking. Same thing, semi-pro.
Oh.
Like talking bad on there.
I
What
didn't
the
even.
Phantoms?
Yeah,
You feel me? What Coach T,
okay.
you know what I mean? So
Receipts started coming after that, huh?
Who? Dog. It was.
The whole receipts,
but our
man.
coach ain't making no better. But
The coaches were going at it.
man,
too.
what the coach was saying? Our owner was talking with them boys. He wasn't taking it serious. You know what I mean? But dog, you don't gotta play Saturday. We do.
I know, right? You're
But,
putting a target on our back.
dog, we say that every time. Like, bro, Coach T, be quiet, bro. They talk like this. Oh, Velt not gonna do this and that. They saying this on the page. Come to the game. You know I don't stretch. Wasn't stretching back then. Like when everybody warming up, doing route trees and stuff like that. I'm on the opponent's side, my back to them. I'm just standing there, listening. Oh, number one. Who y'all coach? Well, y'all go get y'all coach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still standing there. I'm looking at my team. We straight. They warming up, stuff like that. He right here. He right here. The coach came. Who you got covering me? Yeah, it's a long day for bro. You know what I mean?
It's a long day for bro.
So, but like, dog,
Get him a sub.
The background of it was crazy. But we stood 10 toes. You feel me? So
yeah.
the coach kind of put us on a pedestal, but it wasn't nothing we couldn't handle.
Yeah, nothing you couldn't handle.
So that
you guys had the team to back it up.
Oh, what? Bruh, we went from calling the plays. If they was in man and I knew it, I'm looking at the quarterback. I nod my head.
Okay,
That year 3
you.
went undefeated, beat everybody, played West Coast Soldiers in the ship. Again, everything on social media, they talking good. This game is on YouTube. I forgot the dude's name, but if you just look up Orlando Phantoms versus West Coast Soldiers Championship, it'll come up. It'll pop up.
He said somebody was talking good, huh?
Man, what, Rue? They beating our tail first half.
Wasn't Samir, was it? I think Samir came after.
Dog, they whooping us. We scored once.
Yeah.
Our quarterback, again, he brought one of his guys that play receiver, Daniel Crute. He scored. He really scored the 2 tugs that we needed, but at the time, that first half, he was the only one to score. You feel me? Like this a real deal dog fight. Them boys up like, I want to say about three scores. We had to at least get 2 tugs and a field goal.
Okay.
Man, we in the locker room, but we're next to them. We hear them.
Oh, shit.
And then when we turn around and see the YouTube video, they got the bottles. This halftime, dude took the bottle out the bag. Oh, no worries. We already, we're going to keep this here. We're going to keep this here. Came back and beat them. Ooh. First ship, undefeated. Beat them. Year 4, same thing. Undefeated, won a ship again. We played a Miami team. Scored 3 times that game. And that's when I say, yeah, I'm done.
Because you had the stats.
Yeah, that was it.
You had the wins.
I told him exactly what I want to do. I'm finna, we gonna win, but what you got on the table? Oh, this person got this many yards. All right, write that down. On my phone, on my notes. Even to this day, I got stuff in my notes right now with goals. Touchdowns, yards, whatever it was at the time.
That's cool.
All that was written down.
That's cool.
And I'm keeping up with it off the website. Kick return. Who number 1 right now? Who averaging?
Yeah.
Oh, but now you can input dumb stats. Some people do that. But again, I'm looking at like, all right, be realistic. Y'all score, don't tell this. You know what I mean? So, but all 4 years my semi-pro, bro, I was being a dog.
Who's the one that got you in the flag?
Dante kept telling me come out.
Okay.
Like Dante Orr.
Yeah.
Every practice, bro, he like, man, just come out. Just come play. Come to this league. So I went to Sports Social Monday night.
Okay.
I went to Monday night.
Airport?
Nope. Barnett.
And I think they had one by downtown, by the Tinkerfield
around that time. Yep.
Okay.
But I ain't know nothing about it. I just knew I'm finna come out here to play flag. Mm-hmm. So I kept telling her, yeah, I'll come. I ain't never go. I probably skipped like 3 times.
It was just one of those,
Yeah, you feel me? Like I ain't.
Man, just hit me up, man. We'll get to no problem. Yeah, all right.
Then the bro, it was just one time, dog. He was like, bro, come play. So I went and played. I played with Venom.
Bro, my guys from Venom, and that's with Rob, that's with Steve, that was
Q.
Mm-hmm. When Venom travels, they're going to hang out. I don't know about playing, or I don't know if they care about winning. Them boys are going to hang out.
Dog.
And I'm telling you this, I'm like, bro, you guys, they're like, oh yeah, right after they lose, all right, where we're going. I'm like,
win, lose, or draw, they're going to the bar.
Yes.
That dog. We went, so played a couple games with them, and they wanted me to just keep come back out. Mm-hmm. So I'll probably play like 3 games. Mm-hmm. And then Nate ran into Nate. Nate stopped me. Hey, you kind of good. You know what I mean? Like, you know how he talk.
Yeah, Governor Nate. Yeah, working his magic.
He like,
yeah,
no,
Governor
you kind
Nate.
of good. You feel me? But come, like, let me show you for real. You know what I mean? Like, this flag stuff different.
Yeah, it is.
And then, I'm like, nah, I play semi-pro, bro. Like, I'm just out here because my boy told me. He was like, who? And I pointed at Dante. He knew Dante.
Oh, yeah, those two.
Come to find out, they boys.
They're the boys.
For real.
Yeah.
So, And he like, oh, I know him, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, nah, I'm good. He's like, well, let me get your number.
Nate's like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know Nate's like,
He asked for my number. I told him, nah. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
nah, I ain't on that.
Yeah.
So the following week, Nate again.
Uh-huh.
Nate come up say the same thing. Like, like, bro, what's up? I'll show you this. All right. Gave him a phone. Put a number in and all that. But that's in between time to going to Indy. It came to Indy. They asked me. Dante, Big Rob, they had asked me. And I was like, I'll go, but I'm in school.
Yeah.
I don't got no job right now. You know what I mean? I don't got no money to. They're like, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I ended up staying with Rob. They got a hotel, whatnot. This is my first time seeing this flag stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So
that was a big tournament.
Dog.
That was a big tournament.
Didn't know at all. I didn't know what I was going to. I didn't know I was going to Indy. That was it. They paid for my plane ticket. They didn't tell me. They said, don't worry about the room. And they paid for my food.
Yeah, man.
So it was like, dang. But soon we landed, just like you said, bar.
Yeah.
Drink. This is Friday. You still finna play Saturday and Sunday.
They do not care.
And we go play Saturday, we get mollywop. Dog, we get our ass killed. Mind you, my brother.
Not killed.
Killed, bitch. I swear. My brother D Browning, D.
Oh, D, yeah. He was up there with us on What Zone.
Right, but he ended up helping us because I asked him, like, hey, you feel me? Like,
that was
help.
the other one that was the
Help.
whole weekend.
He cramping bad. He always be cramping.
Yeah.
But they was asking for too much. The quarterback, he want to do God Almighty, and that's not your speed. That's not your That's not what you supposed to be doing.
And I think what helped that team too is what they don't play like pro, and I think they play like comp or something
in the
like
Z
that.
division.
Yeah.
In the Z division.
I mean, for you starting off, that was fine,
Right.
and somebody like D, I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, they go to hang out, and I guess that's not a bad experience for your first time going out there. And
but going with people I did not know.
Yeah.
I wasn't around Dante like that.
Yeah.
Even though he invited me.
Yeah.
I didn't know y'all like that.
Yeah, you didn't.
I was really in a whole nother state by myself.
By yourself. You're right.
So
you're right.
That was a good experience though.
That was cool, man.
Of course, meeting y'all, we lost because we played 4s and 5s, but we just got done with 4s.
Yeah.
I look over, I see all y'all. I'm like, okay, I remember them. They from the city. They from the
I
old.
think
Like,
CB.
let me go over there. Yeah, Kurt. I was real close with Kurt, little piece.
Yeah.
With Kurt and CB from the city.
See, because I think I played against you before that. You came to the fairgrounds field with the team.
Monstars.
No.
Who? Oh, my boys.
Yes. And you were quarterbacking. It was so annoying. I was like, man, this guy's not stopping running. And you were quarterbacking.
Yeah.
And you were doing a little something, and then you would throw it, and you do a little swagger, little run. Like, yeah.
Everybody from the Ave. All my boys.
Yeah,
everybody
you guys were all wearing all
with.
black.
All black.
What were you guys? You called like, and it wasn't them boys. It was something. And I remember you guys never came back again.
Nope. I got
You guys were on tank top.
The dude used to hit us up like, hey, y'all owe us.
Yeah, no.
Nah.
But I remember
No.
playing you then, and then when I seen you in Indy, I was like, okay, yeah, I know. Like, I've seen him before.
Oh, okay.
But CB was like, yeah, no, man, he's really good. I'm like, well, let's see if he wants to play. I don't care. I just need we need an extra body. All right, cool.
Being we talking about this, I just want to let y'all know y'all tricked me to what was going on. I walked over, y'all playing 7s. I think they was finna get ready to play Quick Strike.
Because we were in everything.
Yes.
We were in everything.
Don't know nothing about flag. I just know y'all playing 7s.
Yeah.
And it was the blue and yellow team, which was Quick Strike.
Quick
at the time.
yeah, Quick Strike.
And, I get in a huddle with y'all. Y'all break it down. 3 claps, Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Like, that was fun.
Yeah.
So, afterwards, y'all was like, you want to play? I'm good at 7s. This all I know. I just came from pads and all. I know 7s. Oh, no, we going over here.
What?
What's over there? You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm right here with y'all.
Yeah.
Oh no, we finna go play another format.
Little contact piece.
Them boys wanna go play 5 contact. Hey, what's the rules? What I can do? What's this? What's that? Man, you can jam. They can jam you. You can block. You can run the ball. Okay.
Yeah.
That was it. And that was probably the most fun I've ever had.
Bro, I think you had like 2 picks. You were playing safety. You were back there ball hawking. I was like, yeah, man,
That
this guy,
shit was
this,
fun, dog.
yeah. I was like, man, yeah.
I'm calling out plays and all that. I remember we played a dude, the quarterback looked like Will Smith. I kept saying this over and over and over. And they just kept running the ball.
Yeah.
And dude said like 26, like before he snapped. And I thought about it, I'm like 26. Let me peek. So I'm at corner. They run through what the gap they supposed to.
Yeah.
So they said it again. That's when I moved Rob. Man, I slapped Rob. Bah! Man, get your ass over. But they going over here.
Yeah.
They going this way.
Yep.
That game was fun. When I ran and they pulled my pants down.
Yeah.
Dog,
I remember you kept going. Yeah.
I remember all that. But the aftermath though, that was my first time cramping. I ain't get to hang out with y'all.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Rob came back to the room. Dante was telling me, like, man, they asking for you. They asking for you. I'm in the bed like this.
I can't move.
I couldn't move. The only reason I woke up was because of a full body cramp. I've never done. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
Dog. I'm talking
That's
about
not one of the ways you want to wake up.
toes, the spot in between,
Oh
like
my
on the
God.
side
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
foot.
yeah. You're
when
trying to, yeah.
Man, Rude, that was the worst. But again, like that started everything.
That was a lot of
That
football.
was the origin there.
That was
What?
a lot of football.
I never played that many games like back to back.
back
like
to
that.
back to back, yeah.
Mhm.
And different formats. You're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
play 4s, 5s, 7s, and then contact, because it's different. Because now you can, like, run whenever. You don't have to have a handoff or whatever.
Yeah.
Now you just
That was different,
go
yeah.
a 1 yard rush. You know what I mean? Like, because you're on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
That was
that was
real
one of the
different
funnest
then.
things. I think that was one of the tournaments where me and Connor were playing on the line. And you weren't there, but we were playing on the line, and me and Connor were having fun with it. But Brandon and Connor were killing it because technically we had 2 quarterbacks. Now, I think the next time I see you, you're playing with Apocalypse on state. And I think at that time, Mark, Dev, Tay came over with us to
No
play
Fly.
No Fly Zone.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think you were playing over there. I remember you had you had your hat on, and you guys had the pink, and you guys had the I call them the Hoosh uniforms because it had Fighting Cancer on
Yep.
it. Yeah, so I was like, I remember.
I still have my mohawk back then.
Yeah. You still had that. You still had that with the blonde tips. But I remember that, and then I remember you and Nate were just not happy. You know, like, this is not, because
Yeah, me hot.
I guess some certain people were not listening. They weren't going in the right position. Like you were killing it, Nate was killing it, but it just wasn't enough. So I don't know, was that like, this is how it's gonna be? I'm not doing this.
Yeah, he got me on the team. My first time ever playing with them was my first nationals when they used to have it in Kissimmee. This
Oh, at Austin Tyndall.
Austin Tyndall, yep.
With what was it, USFTL?
I don't think it was at the time, cause I never played it. Everything I did was FFWCT.
Okay, so it's probably.
I want to say they took over.
So I think it was a tournament then that whole thing happened between KOF and Cheat Code,
Okay,
where they got kicked out. Was it
that
then? Because that was the last time I played there.
that was the year before. That
So the
was
year
the year
before-
before.
So you played the year before there?
I played.
So that
I
was
played
USFTL?
Apocalypse.
That was
7-man, and then I did.
Is that when Souped Up beat Fighting
I
Cancer?
played contact with No Fly when
Did you?
Fletch brought out the white, and it was kind of a highlight yellow with the mask.
Oh my God!
That
you're
first
right.
year, that's when I played.
That was USFTL.
So
That
that
was
was my
USFTL. That was the
first
last year of
ever-
USFTL,
That was
actually.
my first ever
Wow, you're
outing
right.
in general.
Right.
Not states tournament, like
Right.
that was my real deal, first time, whatever.
Wow.
So Nate was like, you and me. Nate didn't even play. By the way, bro was chilling. That's what he do.
That's a famous Nate line.
Bro
You
don't
with
play,
me.
dog.
That's you. With
Come
me.
on, man.
Yeah.
Everybody know about Mr. Five.
Yeah, that's,
So,
that's Governor Nate.
But
man.
yeah, he put me on, and mind you, it's freezing. Nationals
Oh
always
yeah,
cold.
it's always freezing,
It's
ugly, nasty.
They got TB on the field. At the time, I don't know nobody.
So that was a year when Souped Up beat Fighting Cancer, where Mark Gator and
I think so.
and then Devin Tay were playing on that team, and they beat Fighting Cancer.
Make it happen. All of them. Make it happen was there. All that.
Yeah, Make It Happen was there,
Yep.
but that was C7's was different there because it was a 1 yard screen.
Yeah.
It wasn't Florida rules. Okay.
So I played with them. Didn't play none and a half. This the first game. This is my first time ever stepping with Apocalypse. The dude kept walking by. Brian kept walking by. Receiver, right? Receiver. Bro, I play whatever you want me to play. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it came to halftime. Buddy told me to go get somebody. That is y'all team.
Right.
He
You want me to pull somebody off the field?
Who to pull, for one, who to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All I know is TB out here.
Right.
But let alone, like, y'all call this person name. Man, he was like the buddy with the bandana. It was a dude with dreads on the team. I still don't know his name.
I think, did he have goals?
Kind of brown. He still play now with he like the 239 area.
Oh, okay.
He's one of like Josh guys and all that. Like he from their area for real. But he had a bandana on at the time, but they told me to go get him. All right, y'all gone. Tap buddy on the shoulder. Hey, they told me to cuss up you. You know what I mean? Buddy looked at me like, who the hell is you?
Yeah.
But he got out. First play. This one Ryan. Run or go.
Okay.
I looked down like you sure? You know what I mean? Like, I'm running.
You sure?
Like, now I know what it was going to come to. I look young. I look fast.
Yeah.
I know you an old guy. Let me show these boys I still got it. Let me throw this pill. But again, like, run or go. So people in the huddle, especially TB, shout out to my big bro. He told him, like, man, don't do that. Like, he knew what was going on. He already peeped, like, you on some BS. Like, give bro a route for real.
Yeah.
Told me run a post. Scored. First play. Soon we came out of halftime. I still got the video. Grounds was recorded for me. Ran a post. Buddy overran. Did a step back. Ran up the sideline.
And the sevens.
This is sevens. Run up the sideline on the left side. Bud, Nate, J5, all them in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm running, but all I know at the time is Nate. You feel me? Like, y'all brought me here. You know what I'm saying? He like, come on. Made it to the touchdown, bro. Threw the ball in the air, everything. Conversion, I scored. And then so after that, Nate was like, I gotta start teaching you some shit.
Right.
So that was the first thing. So I did sevens and I did contact with no fly. And then after that, that's when state started popping.
Yeah.
Had me on Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I'm playing defense. We had Josh. Make it happen, Josh.
The quarterback.
White boy.
Yeah. I remember.
He can throw. He got plays and everything.
Yeah.
So we kind of did like a half and half. It was the Apocalypse guys and then his guys.
His guys, yep.
I went from playing corner only because of Nate.
Yep.
Because I wasn't playing offense. I'm here to play offense.
And Nate will always put you in the right spot.
Man, he like, don't worry about it. So he at backer. I'm at corner.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm at backer, he's at corner. He was the one, even during the game, teaching me.
Right.
So you know what I mean? That's
always in teach mode.
smack method.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you on the sideline, you really hit him. And,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, I'm learning all that right now. So Nationals was like, damn, okay. And then States is like, oh, it's people from here that play too, for real.
Oh, you start seeing everybody all uniformized.
You know what I mean? Bro,
yeah. State rankings, points, like all that matters.
So we playing against y'all, no fly.
Yep.
We playing against Soup, another top team.
Yeah.
Make It Happen wasn't it. Parlay.
Yeah, Make It Happen wasn't there because Josh
that's when they came with us.
Yeah, came with you guys.
And it was just really just us four. Everybody
Spartans.
else. Spartans is always a rivalry for us.
Yeah, well, Spartans always,
But yeah, started with them.
Mm-hmm.
Nate was just always, bro. I'm talking about if football was a thing, that's all we was talking about. Driving there.
Yeah.
We talking.
Talk.
No music.
Yeah.
At the hotel, at breakfast, before the game.
Right.
After the games, getting food. You know, we always go out to eat.
That's always
driving all the way back to the O. We talked literally all day, every day about flag.
You're getting that, like that sensei teachings from like TB and Nate, because I've seen those guys, man, way before your time, man. These guys were playing with 7 strong Velt, and these guys were losing like 40-0 at half. These guys come back and win with Brian on the field. With Brian, the quarterback Brian, Brian Bear, with him on the field. So I knew. And even then, when Nate and TB would come play with us at when Derek would do his backyard brawls.
Yeah.
Nate and TB would come play with us, and we were losing a show in them. And I'm talking about they were talking cash.
To the show?
Yeah, they had a good team because they had a bunch of the syndicate guys back then in Winter Park. Like that, man.
Okay.
Those guys
Yeah,
with Nate
syndicate.
and all
when
the
he
man.
had
Like
them boys.
yeah. And then they had oh my God, he played on the Spartans too, man. He was just killing. I forgot his name, but he was just taking off. I don't know. I don't understand why he stopped playing. He's probably one of the best flag players I've seen play. But we were down. Brandon's throwing pick sixes like nothing. Like we're defeated. Like at this point, it's halftime. But the thing is like, we had to play them twice because one, it was in pool play, and second was the playoffs. So in the playoff game, we're losing. Here we go again. You know what I mean? And Nate's like, man, I'm going to go down the rush. We're going to be back in this game. Like, y'all, let's keep your head up. We ended up winning the game, and we ended up winning the championship because I think we were in the that was the semifinals, and we go to the finals. But that game alone, because seeing what I seen, from what I've seen Nate do before with so much less, to him coming to do it, I was like, man, that man got my respect because, he was still in it. And then seeing somebody leaving his position to go down, knowing I'm going to rush. He wasn't too good for nobody. He wasn't too good for the team. He did that for, it's like, we're going to do that. That's how I was like, my mentality changed after that because even then I seen TB do it. You know what I mean? TB, we're like, look, I don't need the ball. There's some quarterbacks now that still force him the ball because of what he can do, and that's respect. But TB will be the first one to tell you, I don't need to get the ball. If I'm drawing them away or whatever, man, just play your game. And TB will say that in the huddle. Man, ever since then, that changed. That's how I kind of like run my team now. Like if I'm able, it's easy for me to be like, I'm not coming off the field. It's my fucking team.
That part.
Right? It's my team. It's my logo. It's whatever. But what am I doing? What is that bringing? That's just showing that I have power, that I don't have to come off? No, because I know if I'm playing center, but I could put Kurt at center because he's creating a mismatch for that linebacker, whoever's covering him, then I'm coming off.
Right.
With ease. If I know that I'm willing to come off, knowing what the situation is, then I kind of expect everybody else to do that too. Because at that point, it's egos to the side, right? And I seen big names do that. And I seen people not do that and cost them the game. Because now they get arguing on defense. Now they turn it into one-on-ones instead of playing the defense as a team. Hey, man, we're supposed to be in 2 or 3, or we're supposed to run invert. No, I'm guarding this guy right here because he's talking. Now he's getting in his head.
Yep.
And then
happens all the time.
But I stay away from players that do that. I'm not playing with. I'm not doing it. I don't care how good they are. I'd rather play with the guys that I play with. But I know at that playoffs, I know you guys were upset after playing us because it was just, and Nate called a good defense. It was just other guys weren't buying into the system. But I know after that season, I think you, Nate, and TB were like, we're going to fly. And I think, man, and that was still one of my disappointing losses. We went to state and lose the Rough Riders. I was like, oh my God. No, that season we go to state and lose the Rough Riders. I'm like, man, I don't think I will ever get an opportunity. I was like, here we go.
Y'all did.
Next season y'all came over, played, and we lost to Souped Up.
Yep.
Hoosh and Brandon came. I was like, fuck, man.
But we was tired though.
We were tired. Well, because with Spartans.
Four overtimes.
Four OTs?
Yeah.
I'm like, what else can you...
That was a bad one.
We
was tired as hell. Palm Coast is always dry.
I knew after that season things were going to change. And, I was like, okay, Now that my time's up, but I was like, all right, I know Fletcher's going to do something else. Then I'm going to do something else. That's when I started Rubicons.
Yeah.
But after that, we got the state thing. I know Kings of Florida came after that season that we lost to Souped Up.
Mm-hmm.
You playing Kings of Florida. Now, AFFL tournament. Right? You play AFFL tournament. I think you play with us, right? You play with No Fly Zone AFFL tournament.
I played No Fly the very, very first time.
The very first time.
When we had Lefty, Demasi, D. Brown.
Kurt. And
still, during that time, semi-pro.
You were still semi-pro.
I was still semi-pro, didn't know nothing about flag.
You were still semi-pro.
I just knew this was money tournament.
Right.
That was it.
So, that was your first time dipping your toes into AFFL, right? Now we're going to the next AFL tournament, that had to do with Kings of Florida because now
Yeah.
it's all the guys from Florida on one team, DRC. You seeing that now where you came from, you going to that now, and you were hurt. A lot of people do know that. At least the guys that you play with now and still in contact. But you got injured, I think, at that Nationals tournament on turf.
That national.
Yeah, that. Probably if I would have had you, we could have won.
Playing 8-man contact.
Yes.
As I'm standing up, it was like, bro, my foot felt like this. Like that bit was leaning. But I looked down, I'm like, it's straight. TV.
When you took that
you
step,
know,
though,
TB on that
TB
on the
will tell
sports
you.
side.
Yeah,
you know, so
of course.
But BJ, friend of K, he lifted me up, took me to the sideline. I'm waiting on TB. I said, dog, I think I broke it. But you know, around that time, if you fracture something, chip something, nigga, it's broke. I don't care what you say.
It's broke. Yeah.
It's broke, bro.
Hairline fracture, knot, or whatever. That's done.
No, this broke. So I said,
Right.
I think I broke my foot. You feel me? Like I feel, you know, the pressure here. He was like, take your cleat off. Could barely do that. I'm like, this shit here gonna be crazy. He did everything, turn this way, push against, and he did everything. He was like, it ain't broken, but go to the hospital. That was January. That was the ending of January, matter of fact. February come. I'm in a boot, supposed to be in a boot for 6 to 8 weeks. I got out 4.5. Fully healed.
Right.
Like real deal, doing what I'm supposed to do, take it off, soak the feet,
Right.
you know, every so often, stand up a little bit, but I kept it in the boot, elevated, playing the game, whatever. Like I'm a real deal trying to get back on the field.
Right.
4.5 weeks, right for my birthday. I think like 2 days for my birthday. I started rehabbing myself, going walking. I'll walk around the complex.
Right.
I'll walk forward. I'll walk backwards. I'll sideways, like just step sideways, step sideways. Started back playing ending of March when we was in the Koi.
Yeah,
the Koi League.
Yeah,
That's when I came back.
That's
so
when you did come back.
ended up doing that. Went to a Virginia tournament. The first tournament I came back, that was in April.
Okay.
So this 2 months out. July come. That's when we was in Davenport. Caught a pick, made a hip move. My foot hit the ground. I heard a snap in my ear. I said, oh my God. Backstory again, this is coming up to AFFL. July was Indy. We were already with the round of 32 or whatever it was with Kings of Florida going to Indy.
Yeah.
So I'm playing this, you know, we like, all right, you know, get back on my feet, get back running, stuff like that. Fractured it again. That was fracture number 2 within the first 6 months of the year. So I'm like, so that Indy, I ain't even play. We had my boy Dane. Shout out to Dane, my boy.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
You know, the reserves or whoever was in, he played. He balled.
Yeah,
but
he balled.
I didn't play. I sat and watched the whole weekend.
Right.
I think we played maybe 3 games, 2 or 3 games.
Right.
I watched it. 2 weeks later, guess who back playing?
That was a leg sleeve, Velt.
Man,
I
look,
seen that
yeah.
with the visor backwards.
So
I remember that, and I remember seeing, because it was streamed live or it was live, and I remember some of the steps you took. I could see it in your face.
Yeah, I was scared,
but you weren't letting it.
I was scared.
But you still got a tut.
Oh yeah, most
an extra point, and I mean,
I was happy, boy.
I think they made like a little commercial off that, you know, when they're bringing the AFFL startup and they have you, you know, like doing a corner, doing something like that, like you're doing that. I was like, man, that's sweet. Crazy.
I ended up being good. We played YTG.
Yeah.
I just kept falling. I ain't want to dip. I ain't want to karaoke.
I know you kept falling, yep.
If I seen somebody, like, so, but I limited myself, but I played on a hairline fracture.
Right.
That nobody knows.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm still running though.
Right.
Like, my 70%.
It's still better than people's
You know
100.
what I mean? So, but I'm running. I'm just making sure I'm not doing too much like crazy stuff. But man, I'm falling down. Anytime I fell, I just kept my right foot up. Like, But we played YTG. We played Mean Machine. Beat both of them. And then they come to the championship. We playing Freaks.
Yeah.
Them boy like that.
Oh, when they won that first one.
Woo. So now during the first one was fracture number 3. I'm already playing with it, not fully healed.
Right.
So I scored. First drive. Post corner.
Yep.
Yeah, you know me. So you know, I'm geeked out like, man, Mark, we lit.
Yeah.
We finna get this
Let's
cheese.
go.
What you talking? So,
Because they had to beat y'all twice.
so FFL had the best out of 3. That whole experience going through that fracture stuff was just, it was
Oh,
bad.
bad, yeah.
It was bad. Mentally, physically, all that was bad. But
Right.
you just gotta be who you are. Like,
Oh, right.
going through that 3rd fracture, let alone in AFFL or something I wanted to do.
Right.
Man, I was so down,
Because
dog.
it's not like an injury that you can see. You can't see it healing. It's not like a cut, right? Where you're like, okay, it's drying up or it's getting scabbed.
You
or,
can't even tell if it's healed because you walk every day.
Exactly.
You feel that spot every
Right.
single time. So
Right.
I didn't know. It was more like, okay, yeah, I'm doing the X-ray. You telling me I'm fully healed. Of course, I know to rehab, but
Right.
how healed am I based off the way I play?
Exactly.
So I never thought about that part. But once you say heal, all right, doc, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm out
Because
of
now
there.
you're waiting on a doctor, on a doctor saying, no, you're ready to go. But, you know, what's your body telling you?
So
You know?
that was one thing that I learned from that situation, especially being in that type of atmosphere, championship,
AFFL,
200,000 on the
yeah,
line.
yeah.
Boy, I ain't never played for 200,000.
Can you imagine that was the million that Nate and them played the first time? Boys got paid. Paid.
12 people.
Nah. 12
Count the
people.
coach, whatever. I do. That's
And then
that money
taxes.
changed.
I think they got taxed from New York, but it don't matter. With the split, made more than that from that tournament. Made more than what I made in the year
you
work.
made money from playing flag.
Now things are changing. Now, here comes the game is changing.
Mm-hmm.
Flag is now. Oh, there's money. And I always say this, man. And I'm only saying this because, and again, it's my humble opinion because I've been playing for a long time and I'm just old school because I'm used to coming up playing for shirts and bragging rights. Like,
Right.
that's all I know. But I felt like the money side kind of ruined it because now you got some people, it's like, oh, if there's no money, I'm not playing. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, really? Like, not even for whatever, or tournaments like that. That's different because now it's something that's put on a spotlight. NFL was involved in it.
We
Now
was on CBS.
yes, you were CBS. But even when Nate and them played the first time with Fighting Cancer, the NFL was involved. Mm-hmm. And now they're seeing, oh man, like, this is actually bigger than what it is. And so a lot of people are involved. You got ex-pros, you got ex-D1 college players that made names for themselves, and they're playing in it, At that time, when you guys won it, when you were on the team, you had DRC coming over to play, and that was good publicity because, and they don't even know that you got like Chris Rainey and all them that play flag down here.
Right.
You got some other ex-pros, and then you got another pro. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to get him in trouble because he's,
Oh, yeah,
he's about to play.
Yeah, that's my guy.
But he's cool. You know what I mean? Like, but these guys play,
Right.
and now they're seeing that. So goes for the million. Obviously, it sucks as it goes down because I think. Some I don't know what the deal was. Maybe some of the sponsors left or NFL just kind of like took a little step back. But it was still a nice little bag that you guys played for, whatever that shit we're playing.
Right.
This is good publicity. It's a well-managed tournament. You're getting a little cheese, after you win. And so you're getting that. And now, here comes Nationals. Here you go. Velt done won states already. Velt don't want an AFFL tournament. Velt has already 2 undefeated semi-pro seasons. Now here you go. What else is left for Velt? Okay, well, remember the conversation we had? Man, Rube, I'm really trying to make the USA team. They got these team trials.
before
They got
Nationals.
right before Nationals. Do your thing, brother. Like, do what you feel that you need to do
That
or
was tough.
whatever.
That
Now,
was tough.
it didn't happen right away, but it kind of opened doors.
Yeah.
It opened doors.
It took a minute. Not gonna lie. And
It took longer than what I expected, and you kind of expected too.
that thought process ended up going out the window. And before I started with my team,
Right.
it was all right. Let go, Root. Remember I told you I was like,
Yeah.
once I'm done, like that's
Uh-huh.
it. So
It's go
but,
time.
man, you was the first person. Like again, being that we on this topic, and it's the same time frame. You made the squad. Velt, you not playing with nobody? Come play with us. You done let me, TK, some of the youngest, whoever you want, Velt. We finna do this, and we gonna go from there.
Yep.
Say less. you was the first person to let me play quarterback.
Yeah.
Of what people see now. Of me going in the backfield, get a handoff, or they pitch the ball back, y'all get out the way and let me do whatever.
Seeing what we did at Jason Smith's tournament down south where we went halfway.
And we played ESS.
ESS, but Kurt was hurt. TJ got hurt.
Yeah, it was just really me, Keys.
TK was hurt.
TK
was rushing.
He was trying. Yep.
And he was trying, but he was limping. But he played. And who was back there? You and Keys. And you were.
That shit was fun. That shit was fun. I
remember that. Yeah. I mean, again, me knowing what I came from is like taken back from Nate and TB knowing, like, look, we play what we got and we're going to make it work.
Yeah.
All that leading up to it, you win nationals with TDR. I think you guys, who'd you guys beat in the championship, that nationals?
Minutemen. They made it to the ship. They beat some, because we played all the hard teams first. Our pool played.
Where's Minutemen from?
Yeah, I think they like Arizona.
Because you guys beat
Cali.
Freaks and Sick With It leading up to that.
We beat Freaks the quarterfinals, I believe. And then we went and played somebody else on that same field right before playing Minutemen.
Because I had a team at that time too. The first round we played Bad Blood. We beat we played High Five. We beat High Five. Second team we played Bad Blood. We beat Bad Blood. 'Cause I remember when Kurt was running up the sideline and he jumped and boom, they threw him out. My nephew had to record it and we're all like, whatever. So we beat them. Next thing you know, we played the Ducks. Cool, we played the Ducks. All right, here we go. Playing the Ducks. And I think around that same time, you guys were playing Sick With It and all these other hard teams.
Either, I want to say it was Sick or Wet.
Yeah. There was something like that. One of the Jacksonville
somebody.
teams.
Yeah,
one of the Jacksonville
we played
teams.
them first.
We beat Blood Riders. We played the Ducks. And back and forth.
Yeah.
Of course, D. Davis shows up, but he shows up a little bit late. But I think it was like a little bit right before halftime. But it was back and forth, man. You know, Jack and those boys with, the chemistry. They don't play in all the tournaments like all of us are used to. But when they get together, it's like, I was like, damn it, like he's making it work with what he's got. And then obviously it helps having Jo. Nick Martino can throw a little bit.
Most definitely having Jo.
And then obviously it helped having D. Davis because he was just, doing what he does.
A logo.
But we ended up winning. We ended up winning by a point. Here we effing go again. I got to play TDR. And man. Losing by 2 points again.
I forgot who it was. They walked up to me basically because y'all was already done. Y'all was waiting on us.
Yeah.
Y'all was waiting. Somebody was like, oh, we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all. I'm like.
I think it was, I don't know if it was Bowie.
Was it?
No, I don't think it was Bowie.
Y'all
had some. Bowie don't.
Y'all had E. Y'all had E. Y'all had Dre. H2O.
So we had E, Dre, Bowie, Ugg, Jenkins.
Yeah.
Greg, Nate, TB, J5, Dominique.
That's stick.
D Browning.
And then TK.
That was 12. Then you guys end up going, you end up winning. You guys are all over the place. And I think after that, I don't know. Did it go by a whole year or a couple months later that you got your letter for USA trials?
It went from that nationals was with TDR. We won 4s and 5s.
Yeah,
we did the sweep. That year they started talking to me, but I didn't get it until that December. So basically, almost a whole year for real.
Yeah.
So January, I got my invite that December. So a whole 11 months later.
Later.
But they weren't talking to me. They was talking to Dev.
Yeah.
Because again, like I'm on TD. I'm with them boys.
Yeah.
And if you know who them boys is, that's the roster who I play with.
That's who you play with.
But I ended up playing with Blazers that April. We went to Charlotte.
Okay.
And they wanted Dev. Down the Temple.
Yeah.
Got the inside scoops with everybody.
Right.
He got his connects crazy.
Oh, I know.
But Dev like, man, I'm finna go talk to such and such. Come with me. I'll walk with you, bro. But this for you. You know what I mean? That's who I am. I'm gonna support you, but I'm not finna have no type of shine from you.
I got
you. Feel me?
Yeah.
Bro, I walk with him. Dev being Dev. Hey, this my guy Velt. Talking like that. And at the time, it was Coach Pat. Didn't know, but it's Coach Pat. Shout out Coach Pat, my boy though.
Yeah.
But he like, all right, what team you play for? What games? What fields? And we'll come watch.
Did they give you that little thing to put around your leg?
Oh yeah. The little checkerboard.
Little checkerboard.
So when we got it, we wasn't finna play sevens. Again, in Florida, all we do is play sevens. I didn't come for sevens. I came for small ball. I came for fives and fours.
Is that where you guys went? You guys went to Charlotte where you guys played with Blazers and you got out the purple?
Not that one.
Okay.
That's no Kane Stars. That's
okay.
the Virginia tourney.
Oh,
that's
that
when
was
I
the
fractured my
Virginia-
foot.
Yes, okay.
That was the year I fractured my foot.
Okay.
So that April, my first tourney, they came that Sunday because they had a semi-pro game that Saturday. But they still pulled up, for me. I hit them up. Hey,
Yeah.
we win, Y'all know what's going on.
Yeah.
And then them boys, they pulled up. Me and Dev sitting down, we at the gate. They're playing. They playing some team. They got two short rushers, scats, 2 Amos, faster than him though. Let me say that.
And which team is this?
Be paying attention.
Oh, what, this is fives?
This 7-man. This
okay.
7 screen.
Okay.
Up in Charlotte, 7 screen. But them boys playing, they losing. Connor, Martin, Mook. I don't think Theo was there at the time.
Dave was there, I'm pretty
Dave,
sure.
like all the Blazers was there.
Kenny and all them.
No Kenny.
No Kenny.
Ryan was there though.
Oh, okay.
Me, Kurt, like it was enough
Probably
people
like Philly,
for me to go.
yeah.
Philly was there. Yeah.
Okay.
So they had, they core. They losing. The other team go score. They went down. They got stopped. Blazers got stopped. Other team went and scored again. Now they down 2. Have Pat with him, but again, I don't know Pat. I ain't know he a part of USA. Nothing. Walk over. He always on live.
Yeah.
He said, nephews, what y'all doing? I got, he doing the eyeball like, I got this person coming to see y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was like, dog, we here for 4s, 5s, and gauntlet.
Yeah.
They wanted to play 7s. So we not obligated. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But, you want us to play? He was like, if y'all play, I got y'all, da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
some food. Some little small little gesture.
Yeah, yep.
I looked at Dev. Dev looked at me.
Let's play.
Come on, dog. Let's go put that shit on.
Yeah.
Dog, they were down 2 scores before we got on. Mind you, the team is driving down 2 score to go up 3. Get on the field, we score. Not because of me, not because, but just the presence and, how I talk. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, whatever y'all was doing.
That shit's about to be done.
This ain't happening
we're
right
about
now.
to
You know
change
what I
it
mean?
now. Yeah.
I'm on they sideline. Like,
Right.
y'all can talk to me. Y'all ain't got to talk to the rest of the team. I know how to talk and play. A lot of people don't know how to do that.
No.
But I want to say we was down 18-6. And we came back and won. Dog, Martin was at quarterback. And I just felt like he couldn't. Them boys strapping.
Yeah.
Nobody was open. The rushers was non-stop. Bro, I'm finna
I think
go to
that's one of the
quarterback.
things with Martin. That one, like, he gets a little bit pressure. He doesn't know how to handle that yet, and that's just good. That's just Martin. I'm not talking down on you, brother. I just that's just scouting report. That's what, from what I know. Like you're still a good dude, but that's what I noticed, right? Like,
Ivy
but that's any
knows,
quarterback,
bro.
really. But there's some that know how to take that pressure, and there's some that don't. And there's some it takes them a little bit to get there.
He got his ways. Martin got his own scheme.
Yeah.
The only thing I tell him, I be like, bro, run. I'm not telling you to run every play, but
Or get ready to activate yourself. Yeah.
you know how to run. People can't pull your flag.
Yeah, he's got moves.
And you
Definitely
just
got
want
moves.
to throw.
Yeah.
We getting 3 and outs because why? You finna keep blaming the receivers?
Martin is an athlete that plays quarterback.
He can
Not
do
a
it,
quarterback that's an athlete. He's an
do his-
athlete that plays quarterback. Is a difference where you're a quarterback and you're just a quarterback.
Right.
And then there's a difference where there's athletes that can't play quarterback. You're an example. You can play quarterback. You're not a quarterback, but you can. You have enough knowledge to call some plays, to know the situations, and then same thing with Martin. Same thing with Theo. Theo's a receiver, but he's just another athlete that can't play quarterback. I'm not a quarterback, but I can. I'm a game manager. What did they call it? So somebody said it. Cam Newton said that Pat Mahomes. No, not Pat Mahomes was a game manager. He's the quarterback from the Niners. He's a game manager.
Who, Purdy?
Yeah, that's what Cam Newton said. I ain't say that. That's what he said. Yeah, remember that?
Okay, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, if I go to play quarterback, I'm a game manager. I'm not a quarterback. So it's just there's differences in that. But once you, when you guys got on the field, you came back and done. Yeah. Now was
killed
Coach
them.
Pat watching?
He watched.
Okay.
On Unc Live, you hear him like in the live talking. He was like, "Do he play small ball or anything?" And then Unc just putting more season on it. Man, Velt play everything. He loves small ball, but he do this, he do that, which is true though. Like I don't mind playing sevens. I wouldn't care to play eights. I don't care to play
Right.
co-ed and stuff like that. But it's like,
Yeah.
wake
yeah.
up. What I want to do.
Now this is what I've been waiting for, because now that happens. You get the letter.
Yeah.
Finally, you get the email. You go to team trials. Is anybody telling you what to expect?
At the time, it was like, I've never thought about USA at all.
Right.
Like, even watching the Olympics, I've never, not once thought about, like, I'm going to wear 3 letters. I'm going to have this red, white, and blue on.
Right.
Or I'm going to play for my country. Like, bro, I've never, ever, ever, ever thought about that. So I got this invite. I'm running through the house. I'm geek.
Let's go.
I'm geek.
Yeah.
USA, this is it. Like you said, TB. TB since starting, knowing him and Nate, TB, like, if I text him, he gonna respond. He's one of them people that was letting me know. He was like, bro,
Right.
just long story short, be you. You know, they may want this type of person. They may look for this type of person, but make them change their mind. So I get the letter. I booked the flight, all that. Like, they don't pay for that. They only pay when it's
Right.
when it's time.
Yeah.
So
because you gotta make it there. Mm-hmm. You gotta make it there.
I booked the flight. I end up staying with Corey Webb in the Airbnb, stuff like that. They put you through a combine doing 40s, vertical, 5'10", 5, whole bunch of that good stuff. They split the women and the men. It was 48 each at the time, which when I went, they said that was the most for a tryout.
Right. Well, damn.
Just this year, it was 60. So they went 12 more. But, you know, the first one, it was 48, lot of drills, one-on-ones,
So now you
scrimmaging and stuff.
So us that are involved in flag, I look at stuff like that and I'm like, what does that have to do with flag? Right? And let's be honest. What does my 40 have to do in flag? I guess you can't measure like hip moves. You can't measure your knowledge. And it's not like it's going to determine whether you're going to make it or not. They're just, I guess that's just stats, right?
Yeah.
They're just keeping that for
So
themselves.
how they do it is, USA got, again, like, which you should know, it connects everywhere.
Right.
Anything that says U.S. performance, whatever, we got that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
yeah.
they got everything. When you run your 40, they real deal got it like laser time, and they put it on the
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah.
What they use with that is overtime. So we got a trainer. They send us workouts. We got a healthy, like, make sure we eat good food
like
and
a health advisor.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
That goes on that as well. So they got a whole plan of what's your intake, what are you actually doing, what do you drink, how you working out, and then from this time to this time, let's measure this. They're really into the science part of that, besides just playing. So when we do it, they use it for that.
They're making sure they're doing their part.
Yeah, so they just cover the tracks, really. They make sure to
Gotcha.
do that. Now, from just the flag player aspect, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nothing.
Well, I guess I think that's the second day, because when I'm watching Michael Better's like live, he's like,
Yeah.
okay, now we're doing the drills, but now we're gonna go to scrimmages. Now that's where they take a look and it's like, all right, who can do what with what quarterback, or if we take this person, put him here,
So all
see
that
how they're
matters
gonna
right
work.
there.
Well, yeah, exactly.
All that matters. We'll leave from the gym, because 2 years in a row, last year and this year, it's been raining. So we'll do everything
Yeah.
in the gym. That's why if anybody sees something in the gym, we in the gym.
Yeah.
It been raining.
Yeah.
We'll go outside, get our stretches and stuff like that. One-on-ones. Well, we'll break into individual. You got your defense, you got your offense, stuff like that. See what you know before putting everybody together. But it's one-on-ones. It's scrimmaging. They got lists. Like, hey, okay, Rube is at center. Let's put Kurt at this center on this team. Let's put
Yeah.
this. So they'll do it. Sometimes you got an overpowered team. Sometimes you got a weak ass team.
Yeah.
Sometimes everybody even.
Yeah.
But they just want to see how you do with this person,
Right.
or how you do with sorry people. Like,
Yeah.
are you still upping them up? Are you still
Right.
being coachable? Stuff like that.
Right,
So they look
right.
at all that.
They look at all.
They
that.
look at everything.
So that first year, you make it. Was there anybody that went to the trials and you were surprised that they didn't make it?
That didn't make
That-
that final 12.
Yeah, that didn't make
Because
the
they
because
so-
you're like, wow, I would thought he would have made it or something like that, you know?
Oh yeah. You know I can't name drop, but
Yeah.
It's
Offensively or
it's
defensively?
one on offense, one on defense.
One on offense, one on defense.
One's a
Okay.
receiver, one play defense. He a backer. Then
Mm-hmm.
my guy. This all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
he know. But you feel me?
Okay.
Like
Okay.
it wasn't like he had like a bad outing. It was just more of like, what did the coach see that I didn't see?
Okay.
I expected for him to make it, at least defensive side, because again,
Right.
his length, he can flag pull, he can cover. He's a good backer. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like
right.
he can play these other spots, but he was definitely a damn great backer. And then offensively, it's a receiver.
Oh, gotcha.
It's definitely a receiver. He run routes. He like that. Like
He was doing his
great
thing.
speed. And what the coach looking for? Like you finna continue to take more receivers. I'm a receiver.
Right.
Bruce a receiver.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like they already had guys as well.
Right.
Did you outperform them? So yeah, it was at least for my first year, it was two people at least to make that final 12 that I was like, damn.
Right,
you ain't
right.
make-
And they're really stuck on that too because, like, okay, you're on offense, you're going to play just offense. You're on defense, you're just going to play just defense.
They
Are they really
yes
like,
and no.
okay.
They'll give you range though. You know what I mean? Like if they got defense going on, they got defense going on. They know they got the Swiss Army knife in the pocket,
Right.
but they're not stopping you from playing both sides because we had some people on defense come play offense.
Right.
And then I went to defense a couple times. Went to rush, went to backer,
Right.
helping out, just
Yeah, 'cause
whatever you need.
Yeah, one of the guys that I know that could play definitely offense that doesn't is J.O. And I'm like, whoo. I like,
I
they
don't know
don't
why
know.
he didn't step on the offensive side though.
Because that man got a little, he could dip. Everybody knows that. We play against J.O. He makes life a living hell.
Open
Like, he's
space,
one of the
he
guys
gone.
that, he can make
He
something
got that
happen,
wiggle.
but he can also play
Almost
defense.
def-
And one of the best flag pullers on the team, that
Yes.
from what I seen. Now, did I agree when they pulled him off? I don't. And I don't know if that's going to cause anything, but, I'm like, whatever. I think they should have pulled somebody else off.
It was something in between.
Yeah.
it was
And I
something in
heard that didn't go the way it did, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's it is what it is. But the point of the matter is that you guys ended up winning the game,
Yep.
and then so that battle between you guys and Mexico, you guys are the two best teams in the world. Well, who's behind Mexico? Maybe Italy. Italy, right? With
They
with
got
the
pro players on their team.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm
They
saying.
got
Like they
them.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
No,
And then after that, I don't see.
the Alabama year, they played Italy. Some of them
Ah.
guys they played in the Canadian league,
Oh, okay.
Nobody don't know.
Nobody don't know that,
but
right?
they just that good in flag.
They're just that good at flag, yeah.
Mhm.
So no, I thought that was nuts. And you getting there, you guys get into the championship, you guys win. Now you're like, now what? Like, hey, I'm looking forward to it again, or like,
I was in
what
the
do you
moment.
think?
I was in the moment at the time,
Yeah.
like, cause that whole experience, like that whole week of what was going on, I seen like that professional aspect. Like we have scheduling for everything. You got to wake up at this time. You got to eat breakfast at this time. You got practice because the field only open for USA at this time.
Yes.
And
yes.
then so as we playing, it's kids out there.
Okay.
Japan.
Oh yeah,
Like, man, I'm
yeah.
out there mean people.
Yeah.
It's people from Mexico coming up to me, photo.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
man,
Oh,
that was
man.
a totally different
Wow.
experience. Heartwarming, like it's nothing that can compare to that. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Right.
I'm even saying my birthday to the side. Like that, there, people coming up to you, recognizing you, wanting this and that, and and genuinely like saying, hey, like I watched you.
Yeah.
You're pretty good for real.
Right.
That was that. We won, had a great time, of course. Never took the gold medal off. Went to sleep with the gold
no,
medal.
Of course, man,
You know
of
what I mean?
course.
So
like I said, a lot of people don't get that.
so
they don't
so
get that.
after that, it was like, all right, now what now after USA? Like now my thought process is I need to carry myself different.
Right.
My social media, I got to change all that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the
You gotta
stuff I
change your-
post,
yeah.
the music I post,
Right,
people
right.
I'm hanging around or what they
Right.
doing. Like, but again, my circle, they know.
Yeah, they know.
They're
Of
not
course.
gonna have me in
Everybody-
harm's
yeah,
way.
they're-
Yeah,
and they're not gonna.
Everybody.
Obviously, if they are supportive of you, they're not gonna put you in those situations
all
where you
my
have
homies
to
like
be
that.
like that. Yeah.
All of them. And
Yeah.
anybody who I keep close, like, they make sure.
Right.
I don't even make sure no more. Like, they make sure. But at the time, I'm not thinking, like, yeah, let's do this again.
Right.
Because, again, I just won me a gold medal that I
Right.
never thought about even having.
We were talking earlier, like before, we got set up and everything. I was like, man, I know you're a busy man because you're flying in, you're flying out. Then you come back, you work, and that's what a lot of people don't know too. Or we got lives.
Man,
here.
what?
We gotta work.
I do
Like,
not
we
have
still
a
gotta wake
9
up in
to
the
5,
morning.
dog. I do not wake up at the same time and leave at the same time.
Right,
bro.
right.
I'm clocked in at 6 in the morning.
Right.
It's nighttime. I'm getting done possibly 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm doing 10 to 12 Monday through Friday.
Right.
And then y'all see me Saturday, Sunday, like,
You've already played every format there is to play. You
Yep.
played co-ed, you played sevens, you played contact, you played fours, fives, you played pro, you played screen, all there is to play. What is the most difficult format to play for you as far as rules? Because I'll tell you mine.
International.
Okay, there you go. I was
USA,
gonna- IFAF.
USA ball.
Yes.
The I-5 rule is different.
You can't touch nobody.
There's no such thing
can't-
as contact.
Exactly.
You pull a little hair off your arm and sit it on somebody, it's a penalty.
It's a penalty.
Like
Yeah.
you can't touch nobody with the center, because I was at center too.
Uh-huh.
You know how everybody grab the ball, lift the ball up, spin the ball, get ready, do all that, penalty. They walk up to you. The ball is already on the ground. So let's say the ball right here. You at center.
Uh-huh.
The lace is up. Hey, you want the laces on the right or the left side? Right side, please.
They do that?
They'll turn it. So now the laces is over here. For you to pick the ball up, you'll have to like do this.
You can't lift it.
No, penalty.
Okay.
Off the rip. If the laces is not where you want to, this happened in the championship game. This is funny that you talk about the rules. This happened in the championship game versus Mexico. They give you all the diverse referees, stuff like that.
Right,
People from
right.
America, people from Mexico, Japan.
you had a Mexico
However
ref.
they do it, they always mix it up.
Right.
The lady came by. Her accent, I ain't gonna try to do it.
Yeah,
I ain't
no,
gonna do it.
go ahead.
But she was like, hey, you know, what side? Right side, please. She turned the ball, and the laces end up going to the grass.
Oh.
So I come out, I look at the ball, I'm like, damn, should I like move it? Because I know moving it is a penalty. I'm looking around to look for the refs. Nobody in sight. The lady already set up.
Yeah.
Clock going down. I move it. What's going on? Lady say, hey, you know, you can't touch the ball. You can't do this. Miss, I told you, laces to the right. You put the laces on the grass.
5-yard penalty.
Oh, I think it was like 10 yards. Yeah, I think that penalty like 10 yards. I don't think it's 5. You get penalized for that. I made a fuss. I said either Rob or B-Cove, one of y'all come in. I got a question.
Yeah.
I'm going to argue with a ref, but they always going to tell me right.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean?
Because you want to know. You want to know for the next time you're not
I'm always in
doing
the learning
it.
stage.
Right,
Always.
right.
So he asked me, he was like, what happened? He said the only thing I could have done was ask her to come back and move the ball. And she goes back. That's bad. No jumping. Can't jump, leave your feet at all. The quarterback, if you're rolling and you're trying to get a little more oomph in the jump, none of that. Yeah. So those rules totally different. 4 downs, and the game is longer. It's like a 7-man.
Yeah.
It's 30 minutes. That whole game is an hour and some change.
Yeah.
That's how these scores be 70 to 30. We not scoring 70 in a regular small ball game. No. It's hella minutes. It's 4 downs. You can run anytime except for the no run in the end zone. Yeah. Not midfield. You can run by midfield.
Man, Velt, but you know, this has been good, man. It's getting info that I never thought, I just never thought about it or talked to you because, even in other tournaments or when we hang out or we talk, like this, half of the stuff never comes up, and I think it's good, for this. This is why, me and my nephew are doing this because, for the people that know you, cool, but even like me, I know you, but I don't know you, but I get to find out all these little things that, that I was like, oh man, I didn't know that. Like, yeah, we get that look like, yeah, I bet. Yeah. That's why we're doing this and we're doing this for, and, being as doing the first season of this, I want to spread more light to, for different players and directors and refs. Hopefully in the future I get to, get to different people, and I just want to get their insight and what they think about, these different rules and tournaments, and some of it good, some of it bad. I mean, it's up to them what they want to put out there. But, I really appreciate you making the time out of your busy schedule, coming here and, showing love and, me and Fletch always says more than football, man. And I really appreciate, you being here. And my grandma used to say before she passed, she's like, man, it's just eat and travel, man. Eat all that you can and travel the world. And, You know, because in this life, when it's done, you don't take nothing with you but, you know, whatever you experience. And I think that, you know, maybe you thought football was done with you, but you weren't done with football. So I think that's pretty cool, man, how
Yeah.
you're at these next levels. And we talked about it, and it's all just come.
We talk about it plenty of times.
Plenty of times.
Little do people
Plenty
know,
of time.
boy.
Yeah.
Like,
And don't be fooled
tournaments
how me
playing
and
with
Velt
you.
talk on the field, because we'll talk crap to each other, but this is the way it is.
We'll probably go out to eat right after.
Yeah,
man.
of course, man. Of course, man. This is cool.
But no,
'cause-
I appreciate it. A lot of stuff not given. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, no, it's-
where my side from, stuff like that. Like I done seen stuff that you think is promised get taken away. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
I done met good people. Of course, you, Fletcher, everybody outside the flag, all that. You got a good thing going. I
Thanks,
appreciate for one starting with the Rubicon. I tell
Yes,
everybody
sir.
they say where it started from.
Yeah.
Ask Rube. Rube was
Yeah,
the
man.
first one to let me spin that pill, boy.
Yes, sir.
He,
Yes, sir.
he gave me the keys, even though we always talk from on the team, playing against each other. The stuff that I do now, you still reach out. I still say stuff like, "Hey,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I'm done with this, we finna go."
Yeah,
you know,
we're doing
little
this.
do
Yeah,
y'all
we already know.
That was a little sneak peek, y'all.
They don't know
but,
we still
man,
we're still
look,
keeping
but
contact,
nah,
man.
like you, this real big, and I already know this is gonna get more
Yeah,
deeper
you
in
know.
this. So I know I appreciate it.
It's,
I definitely was gonna make time for you. my
Oh
boy.
man, thank you, brother. I'm just trying to find a way to give back to the game that the game gave me. You know what I mean? Like, cause I know, you know, I'm not gonna be doing this forever, but to still be involved in it and be in it, and then still seeing the youngins like you and all these cats that are coming up to play, like the future is great, man. And you know, from here on out, it's like, man, what next? You know,
Right.
What next? And I definitely got a list of people that I got coming. You know, but you know, I had to start with Boomin,
Come on,
my
man.
local
Nah, I
guy,
appreciate it.
but before we cut it out, man, tell everybody here where they can find you on socials. They ever want to reach out, they ever need questions.
If you didn't know me, my real name, Velton Brown Jr. Everybody call me Velt, Big 13, booming. Y'all just follow me on IG, Velt.b, VELT.b. I do everything on Instagram. Don't worry about Snap, Facebook, none of that. I got a little YouTube. I've been sleeping on it. It's going to pop up. You feel me? That's
Yes,
Booming
sir.
13 TV. But, you know, Big 13. This booming, man. Started from the bottom.
Now you hear?
Got to know people who I needed to know. Went through the trial and error of what I needed to know, and I just invested in myself. So, word for anybody who just trying to get to where you trying to go to, just do it. Don't procrastinate. If you just want to be a league legend, bro, go play in your leagues. If you want to be known in tourneys from out of state or whatever, go do it. I ventured off. I was with KOF. I was with TDR,
You were.
with all the top teams. I slid away, made my little No Mercy team with the guys. Big foes, man. But
Big
yeah,
foes.
like, invest in yourself. You know what I mean? Like, that's really what it's going to come down to. Nobody ain't going to believe you but you. You know what I mean? But, you know, tune in to Rube. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Hey, you will find us on YouTube and Spotify. Whenever we upload, man, you guys want to catch us on there. For those of you that don't get a chance to watch the video, you want to roll, you catch us on Spotify, listen to the podcast. And, yeah, man, from here, it's just, we just keep going forward, man. And, you know, much love to everybody tuning in and checking us out, man. So appreciate it.